Okay, I just finished the recording of an intro, a teaser actually, for the return of the Until All Are Free podcast, which I'm super excited about. Check it out. I'll link it right here.
We are back. I'm Preston Goff, and if you're hearing these words and you know this voice, thank you for still being here. And if this is your first time, welcome. You're right on time. This is Until All Are Free, a podcast by the Exodus Road. A few years ago, this show told stories from the front lines of the fight against human trafficking, stories that moved people, challenged them, and changed the way they saw the world. And then we went quiet. Not because the story stopped, not because the fight was over. We went quiet because the fight was evolving and we needed to evolve with it. When we started this podcast, our lens was focused on human trafficking, and that fight is far from over. In fact, it's still at the heart of what the Exodus Road does every single day. But during our time away, we kept seeing stories that demanded to be told, stories about injustice that go beyond the work our organization does directly, but that matter deeply to the kind of world we're trying to build. Online child exploitation, gender-based violence, climate-driven displacement, forced labor, the fight for human dignity doesn't stay inside neat lines, and neither should we. So we're not just coming back, we're coming back with a wider lens that I'm so excited about, because we'll be using this platform to shine a light on human rights violations around the world. Because having a voice means you have a responsibility to use it, even when the issue isn't in your backyard. So we're going to be telling stories from borders of complex areas where mass human trafficking crime is taking place, to courtrooms where advocacy and efforts to earn justice for those experiencing exploitation is being fought for. I'll introduce you to communities fighting to protect their own. We'll sit down together with survivors, investigators, lawmakers, and advocates doing this work on the ground every single day, all over the world. Through immersive investigative storytelling and conversations with the people closest to these issues, this podcast will become the place for people who refuse to look away. Because that's what this podcast is. It's a choice to not turn a blind eye, but to lean in, to listen, and to let these stories move us toward a more free world. We don't look away from injustice. We bear witness to it. We let it challenge us, and we choose to be changed by it. New episodes will begin dropping starting in April. Subscribe now wherever you're listening to this podcast. And if you believed in this show before, welcome back. We've been doing the work, and we've got stories to tell until all are free.